Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today is Patch Day, part 2 of What Lies Within. Um, so, we are going to cover a couple of different things. First, we're going to check out the notes and read through those, and then we'll see about joining in and playing the new content. So we won't be doing World v World today. So first up, play this chapter. Deep research. Did I miss one? Oh wow, I haven't even started on on this character. That's totally fine. We are going to bounce ahead. Oh, all right. Very important. Please open. Commander, hope this letter finds you in moderately higher spirits. Taimi, Yao, and I have been hard at work searching for an answer to our demon problem. We think we found a viable solution. A word of caution. Our strategy will involve an exhaustive exploration of your mind's response to intense emotional stimuli. It will be taxing. If anyone has my full confidence, it's you, Commander. When you're ready, come by the power plant in New Kanyang City to discuss our new plan of attack. Gorik. That sounds groovy. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see about open up our update notes. So we just go to New Kainang from here. And let's see. Web page.
Ongoing tensions between the speakers and the Jade
Alright.
continue to escalate in Echovolt.
And also I need to fix my green screen, so bear with me a moment. Let's turn that off for the moment. Stick on my little face. So what we have is in the depths of Tyria, a lurking evil has poisoned the Jade Brotherhood and twisted the commander's memories against them. Regroup with Rama, Yao, Tami, and Gorik to devise a plan to strike back and force the mysterious ravenous wanderer into the open. The wanderer? You mean like no, not the mist wanderer. It's must be something different. Has to be. Confront your memories, gather your weapons, and harness what lies within. Rather than what lies beneath. Okay. Experience the conclusion of the story that began in What Lies Beneath release. Finish the fight in the extended Gyaladelv map-wide meta-event, which now continues into the Jade Brotherhood's conclusive battle with the Ravenous Wanderer. Enjoy a relaxing series of adventure activities in Satan Province, New Ganang, Echovel Wilds, and if your efforts in the map-wide meta-event succeed, explore more peaceful Gyaladelv. So, that's interesting. Are they connected at all? Strange thing to put into one sentence. Oh, our lighting. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry, a bit of a slow day. Okay, so show off your skills in 2 new skiff races. Team up with a friend for 3 Siege Turtle target practice courses. That sounds fucking groovy. I like that. Demonstrate your mastery of the Jade Bot in 3 target collection adventures. Interesting. Bring roller beetle racing back to its Canthan roots and down into the deep in a thrilling downhill course spanning Gyaladelv. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that. Complete a series of collections to unlock the new Special Ops armor set. Now that I do like the sound of. I love new armor sets. Rare, energized Luxon Hunter's weapon caches can be acquired while under the effects of new air filters. Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean? Okay, General, the Jade Brotherhood requisition specialists in Gyaladelv now offer thruster control units in exchange for Imperial favors and research notes. The collection must be in progress for the item to appear in the vendors lists. The thruster control unit is required to unlock the Siege Turtle mount and previously could only be acquired by completing the Kaiyang Overlook Strike mission. Ah. So, yeah. So now the Siege Turtle is not locked behind Kaiyang Overlook. That is pretty good. I'm very surprised it took him a year to implement that. But that's really awesome. So previously could only be acquired. Now I wonder, does that mean you can no longer get it from there, or this is just an alternative? Be interesting to see. Players who participate in the Jade Crisis meta event will receive hazard pay enhancement. While this enhancement is active, players will earn more rewards from cleansed mining caches after the end of Gyaladelv map-wide event in what lies within. Okay, so I think when this first chapter dropped, people were getting lots and lots of loot, and it was really good. And then they nerfed the loot after a week or so, and I think it must have been that they had planned to have it where you would get better loot when you had this, and it was just implemented wrong. Just theory. Jade bot filters that were previously available for purchase after capturing Jade Pillar Point Base and Behemoth Scat Base are now permanently available at a higher cost. Huh. 2 new Jade bot filter options have been added. Okay. Interesting. Subdue malfunctioning Jade bots and repair down bots event in Gyaladelv has received balance updates and adjustments. Okay. I'm not sure what kind of balance updates that was. Either was too low or too high. Laurel merchants now stock the Coda's Warmth and Otter's Blessing enrichments. These enrichments will become available from the vendor after completing their respective collections and achievement chains. Oh damn, that is pretty awesome. People love the Otter Blessing, and it could only be gotten from using an ascended item, but you could buy the enrichment. That is cool. I gotta check that out like immediately. Like that's how cool that is. Okay, Siege Turtle Mount's first driver skill Slam now allows movement control sooner after executing an attack. Oh, cool. That's nice. Just means Siege Turtles are easier to control. The environment zone intensity's option value has been reset to 100%. Hold on. The environment zone intensity's options value has been reset to 100%. It's to correct an error that set the previous default to 40% when the option was introduced. If you change it to a specific value, you'll have to re-enter the custom setting again. Environment zone intensity. Okay, I don't actually recall that. Let's check environment zone. Probably graphics. Yeah, environment zone intensity. Interesting. Let's yeah, so I will check that out when we go into the maps. The launcher now responds to double mouse clicks. Haha, interesting. Sorry, just run us over to the Laurel vendor. Okay, let's just hide that for the moment and take a look here. Sanded gear, worldly world, sanded recipes, season 1 rewards, achievement rewards. Now, oh, the enrichments are actually at the bottom of here, I believe. Okay, so these are the enrichments. I'm fairly certain I've got the Otter's Blessing. Oh no, I don't. That's crazy. I just have the first part, the
What do you require?
the Norn pin. Yeah, so I need to keep doing it to finish that off. So we can get multiples of the Otter's Blessing enrichment, and it'll only cost like maybe 10 or 20 laurels. That's pretty good. Okay, and then Coda's Warmth as well, which is a very expensive enrichment, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. So profession skills. Oh wow, there's nothing here. Mesmer, stretch time, reduced alacrity duration from 5 seconds to 3 seconds, PvP only, PvP only, PvP. Okay, we don't really care then. Vow the Untamed, Ferocious Symbiosis. Okay. And how's that wiki looking? No, it still doesn't have anything up there. Okay. So, back we go. And we're gonna get started on the story now. Sweet.
With the rise of Junlai Jade, competitors in the industry are afraid to stand up against the tech giant. Is Junlai's innovation and dominance coming at the expense of a free and open market?
Oh, yeah, and there's these new events and stuff. Wonder where they are. Swift Skiff, time trial. Yeah, you know what? Let's give that a go before we move on to the story. The race coordinator for the next gift race. In the meantime, you can practice by taking a lap or two in time trial. Okay. Practice course. Sure. 2:05. Nice. This is going to be a very fast race, which is awesome. It's weird that it starts it like immediately. Okay, that's good. Just turn around and okay. Well, that wasn't fun. It wasted my thing and didn't move me forward. What the hell is going on? Why aren't you moving forwards? Okay, let's do that again. It's strange that it spins me around to the opposite. All right. All right, let's go right ahead. Now, this will be much easier if you have friends in the back of your boat cheering you on, because it'll cause your endurance thing to move faster. So that's probably the key to getting a good time on this one. Oh, the skiff race is about to begin. Come on, guys. Well, we're gonna try and finish our turn of it. Oh, man. That is a sharp turn. Okay, well, we know what to expect there. That one's not too bad, but probably still slow down on it. "30 seconds. Okay. Wow, okay, 205. We did not make it there. Oh, cool. It actually counts it into the mastery. That's groovy. Didn't expect that. Now, will we do the race? Let's just have a look. Ah, we're third. Which is actually not bad considering that we didn't even get gold in it. Oh, the race has already started. I'll pass. So if that's that activity, and there's also the Jade Bot activity, where would we find that? Those are taxis. There is a Jbot workbench there, but I don't think that would be it. Oh, right up there. Should have known. Prepare to be amazed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're kicking ass in Worldly World today. Test Slim's Oracle. We have a small collection course set up. Oh yeah, this is actually really annoying. Alright. So we want to get 30. Okay. So time remaining. Timer begins when the first target is reached. Perfect, that is the way it should be. Okay. Terminal, thank you. And I don't know why it's not 1 and 2 for these. Alright. Okay, this isn't too bad. I thought it was going to be much worse to control. But even still, I wouldn't mind if they would change those to 1 and 2. I don't know why they're set to 3 and 4. It's weird. Yeah, so we don't currently have a good pattern to follow about which is fastest. So we're just going to try and get as many as we can in whatever order we see them. Probably not the most efficient route. Okay, how long was that? Well, we got gold. 143. Ah, not bad. But we did get gold, so that's something. Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and move on. So, story counts. Oh. Yeah, whatever, guys.
What was your manager's name?
It was Karen. Better be low. Good. I would hate to drop all the way to the bottom and then find out it's up at the top. Continue your story. Yes. Let's go. What have we emerged? Take the elevator up to the lab. Ah, I can't jump on my mount. Oh, look at this. Tips on skiff use. Increases skiff speed by 20% for 1 hour. That's cool. I wonder how we got that. Like, obviously from the skiff race, but did we get it for getting silver, or what was this? What's the reason? Maybe we'll give that skiff run one more try before we move on. Find out what your friends have up their sleeves.
You look
Alright.
refreshed and so lucid.
I hear you've been busy. Certainly looks that way.
And for good reason. Finn, please show the commander our latest masterpiece. Just like we practiced. Introducing the Recollector.
Ta-da!
I'm not sure I follow.
That demon took a liking to you. After further analysis, it's clear why. It preys on unresolved stress, vulnerability.
Not that anyone is doubting your strength, but you've been known to carry the weight of the world. And that's tough for
So we
anyone,
got stress.
even if they are you.
Luckily, we can use that to our advantage. If you gather your emotions with the Recollector, we can use them as a lure.
Right. When our demon senses potent emotions, it'll try to latch on. Once enticed, we can lure it from the ley line. Like tasty emotional breadcrumbs.
So your plan is to
So
turn me into bait.
weird.
How do I collect these emotional breadcrumbs?
You'll have to do some exploration, physically and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Places important to you should give strong responses.
Okay, so bounce around to
I
all
know
previous
it's a
story
lot,
points.
but we'll be there to help. And it'll be great prep for protecting your mind against further attacks.
You'll have to forgive my lack of enthusiasm for all this. But I'll do what needs to be done.
Alright. Alright. let's bounce with our container, see what we collect. Okay. Alright, so straight into the north. That's grand. As long as we're not changing map, it's fine.
The rest of us are next. Any job unlocking?
And I actually haven't even finished map exploration on this character. For this map anyway. There we go. One more under our belt.
What's got you so glum?
Nari lost her job at the plant. They're downsizing. Again.
I'm so
Up we go.
Find some-
Civilian. What? That sounded
Aneurysm if you keep joking about moving Decoball.
so threatening. What's up, citizen? These two people flying down on their sky scales. Whoa, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Memorial to my Trin. Really, guys? Okay.
Hey,
Yo, what's up?
So, Kaineng, huh? At least it's convenient.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just... Hey, at any point, if you get worked up, I'm here. Dealing with this stuff is hard. Most people won't even try. For what it's worth, I think it's pretty damn brave to do this. Yeah, I'll be here.
It's true.
That's all.
You know,
Thank you, Yao.
taking a look
Suppose I
to
should get started.
taking a moment to look within is good for the soul, you know. So I kind of like this. It's positive mental health update, content update. Honors my Trin, erecting the aftermath of the reactor station explosion. It stands here in commemoration of her sacrifice. So no life is purely good or evil. Ultimately, we're the sum of our choices, and that is true. You know, good people do bad things, and bad people do good things. It doesn't mean that it instantly transforms someone's character. All in all, you have to weigh up everything about a person before you make those sort of judgments. And some of our choices, yeah, that's Gestalt 101. So find a way to pay respects. Okay. Oh, I guess there's stuff around here. Fish. Alright. I can fish. I like fish. There's also flowers we can pick, but I'm gonna do the fishing. People in chat are discussing therapy and things like that. This is quite nice. Free the fisherman.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be. And who, pray tell, is that? I don't know. Someone better.
I like that. You should always try to be, you know, better than the day before, you know? Alright, Yao.
How are you feeling?
My Trin was selfish. Killed innocent people without a second thought. And I owe my life to her.
I didn't know her well. Our first real introduction was terrible. But I did get the impression she felt lost. Finding your place can be tough. She probably thought the Aether Blades were where she belonged. But then she hit a point where she realized what she was doing didn't align with the person she wanted to be. And she started thinking less about being accepted by pirates and more about being acceptable to herself.
Doesn't excuse her actions. Not one bit.
Gods, no. She murdered people. Maybe just acknowledge that she tried to do something right at the end. Not everybody does.
Confer with your friends to decide which emotions to explore next. Okay. Belish. Cinder. What the fuck's Cinder? Aurine Vlast. Cause us to explore, I think. Alright, let's do Blish. Radisum. Of course. I guess we can't pick up the flower as well. You only get to do one or the other. Okay. So we will head to Radisum in a moment. I want to give the boat ride another go. Can we get in? Wow, can't get in this way. Oh well, let's go up here. Garden Heights. And then we'll fly back down. May as well get that point of interest while I'm here. There we go. Okay, is the race on? The race ends in 2 minutes. Or well, 6 minutes. Okay, let's see how fast we can get. But yeah, I like that doing this race gives you a speed boost on your skiff, which is persistent across maps. That is pretty handy, especially for other boat races. Oh, come on, guys. Ouch. That's gonna bite into the time. Now, I think that, yeah, the sharp turn is coming up here now. Wow, that does slow you down a lot. Yeah, it's definitely going to be easier with people in your boat helping you with your endurance, because you need those speed boosts so bad. Pity we can't use our skimmer. Probably be much easier, but no speed boosts. Total race was finished. Come on, boost. Oh, lap 2. Oh, come on. Some bitch. Yeah, we're not gonna get 3 laps. Oh well. Moving on. Radisson. Off we go to Mistlock. We'll jump down from there. Let's throw socials in chat. There we go. What? Okay, good. Got a bit confused there. Radisson, let's go. So Cinder. Oh, it must be a char. So for gonna check out Char, Radisson, Aurene, and Vlast. I wonder where they'll be. That yeah, it's underneath. Still underneath. Must be over here. where hundreds and hundreds of people are. I literally cannot see Korik.
Just reading through some of Blish's old papers.
I could outrun a
Professors
centaur.
always kept copies of his work as examples for future students.
Wow. He must have been at the top of his classes.
Academic competition was fierce, especially in cybernetic systems too. The results of that course are highly contested. Whatever you do, don't bring it up to Tiny. It's a lingering sore spot.
Require my assistance.
Noted. Mind if I have a look?
Not at all. Blish would have been thrilled people still read his work. I'd recommend his consciousness transferals papers. Though his newest work was some of his most riveting. He was prepping it for publication, but he ran out of time.
That's one way to put it. Look through his old records. Dissertation, research notes, Synergetics database, and study abstract. Yeah. Get out of my way.
We've come too far to give in now.
Ooh. Something appeared right beside us. Interesting. Alright, study and implementation of consciousness transfer. Published by the Ecologist Internet. Consciousness has been loosely defined as capacity for awareness in relation to internal and external stimuli. This study explores questions of consciousness, feasibility of its transference across synthetic bodies. Ultimately, the results of this research aim to serve as a guide for the field of consciousness transversal and its future implementation within modern Tyrian society. This discipline is the unprecedented potential to interweave concepts of organic life and cybernetic technology as we know it. Even if the researcher writing this paper never lives to see the effects of his work, he hopes that his contributions serve as a foundation for positive change in the lives of many for generations to come. Nice. So yeah, this is pretty much just about putting a soul into a robot. Okay, Synergetics database. Oh, it's Blish.
And Tiny too. And stop keeping secrets from each other. All of you.
So I'm gonna say Blish ain't coming back. Blah 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 blah. You skim through the lengthy list of advanced coursework that Blish completed during his time in college. It's as impressive as it is intimidating. Alright. Dissertation. The archives of the College of Synergetics are full of Blish's research from his time here. This print copy of it is well worn.
Seeing her again. I'm supposed to be dead. Science gave me a second chance. I will make it count.
You imagine students reading this would feel inspired by the passion transcending his pages. You, however, feel a growing pit in your stomach, its hollowness akin to the void left by a dear friend. Ah, bless. Alright. Alright, we don't get another one for that. The archives of the college are full of Blish's research. For his time here, Blish's research notes remain intact, but signs of wear suggest they're frequently referenced. Okay. Oh, there it is.
How interesting.
I couldn't see, hear, speak, move. No sense of space or time. Only
That's when he was shut off.
I would prefer not to experience that again.
Skim through the pages of meticulous graphs and precise data. Nearby, a set of deft equations. Someone has penciled in a single word, genius. Can I help but feel the handwriting looks familiar? Okay, Gorik.
Gorik, I shouldn't have dragged you here.
Commander,
Do you
I
require
knew
my
from the
assistance?
moment you told me what this was going to be about. I wanted to be here with you.
When I was with him, I had no idea he was planning... I'm sorry.
Would have been so proud of what we accomplished, and that you still remember him.
Gorik.
It took me a while to
How
accept
interesting.
that his sacrifice was necessary,
Mm-hmm.
and it was his choice. We have to honor that. It's okay.
But what if we didn't? What if we resurrected him?
Excelsior.
Collect potent emotions. Oh, we need one more. Okay. Let's do Vlast. Why not? Salt Flats and Desert Highlands. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, we'll go from Thunderhead. It's easiest.
Embrace simplicity.
I'm surprised I haven't got my NG2 Explorer up here. Suppose there's no real reason to go up here if I'm not doing the story. There isn't any meta events or anything like that. Pass through the gate. Pass. Yeah, I like this this update. It's kind of talking players through grief, and that can be really tough for people. That's not the right one. I
We have
don't
a
know what
huge
that was.
backlog of unsent packages waiting for a mail run. Think you can help?
We done that before. But yeah, grief is a very complicated emotion for a lot of people. Oh, maybe we haven't done this before. Oh no, we have. No thanks, not doing that again. So it's nice to see the game tackle that. It's not something you do see very much in other games. Because trauma is something that we all have. That died fast. I was not expecting that. know, there's a saying that we have, nobody knows what a normal human being looks like because there is no human being that's never gotten to adulthood without trauma of some kind. So it's pretty interesting when you think about that like that.
Arid enough for you up here? I'm not good at this, but I wanted to be here with you and, you know, pay my respects.
Yeah, thanks, Tammy.
I barely knew him. Then he was gone.
He did a lot of good in the time he had. That's for sure.
And you know, that happens. Sometimes we know people for only a little bit. And yeah, it can hit harder than someone we've been for a long, long time. It's crystal, easily hidden by the similarly colored grasses growing around it. Items may be lost to time, but I'll make sure your sacrifice is remembered. Okay, we didn't get anything else from there. I guess we have to explore. Okay. I'm gonna go under because I don't have that point of interest. Now I do. Wow, it's a big area to search. Oh, lost warm chest. I think that I will. Money in the pocket. It's a dormant joy, that's part of the heart. There we go. Well, that can't be one of his scales, can it? Twisted shards of metal popping from harsh sandstorms lie among the scorch marks. I'd never forget forged metal, nor could I forget your heroism. Again, not really saying much. But yeah, it's strange because Vlast was a huge part of Guild Wars 1, but again, only in passing, and he's a huge part of Guild Wars 2, and he was only in it very briefly. It's just strange that they didn't allow us to sort of interact more with Vlast in that way. There we go. Absolutely destroying that guy. Nice. Okay, Dragon Scale, there it is. Lies mostly buried in sand from years of desert winds slowly shifting the landscape. The desert may change, but your impact on this world will not last. Okay. Examine the scorched ground from years ago. I don't think it was that long ago. Do we have a treasure map? Nah. Like 1, 2 years? Hang on, let's check the story journal. So 1335 and okay, so it was about 5 years ago. That's crazy. 5 years has passed in the game. Weird. Okay. Scorched ground. Let's go.
Trapped in this war. This legacy. I yearn for freedom.
Oh.
I cannot turn away from these responsibilities.
Oh, he looks even cooler now.
To do so would doom the mortal races to certain destruction. And perhaps myself as well. But then again, there is a kind of freedom in death. Is there not?
So he hated his job.
You okay?
I didn't know him long, but he sacrificed his life to save mine. To save Oreen's.
Blast was expected to give himself for the world, no questions asked. He knew from the start exactly how his life had been. He'd either live to fulfill Glenn's legacy, or die to save it in the process. Either way, he knew how it would end.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Well, if anyone knew Blast, it was Oreen. Maybe he figured if his legacy was already set, he'd only go along with it knowing she'd be okay. And by saving you, he knew he'd be saving her. So he did fulfill his legacy. Glenn's legacy. But on his own terms.
I guess.
There is a kind of freedom in that.
I think I'm ready now.
Okay.
Should probably get back to the mine.
So I'm sure there's an achievement to explore the other ones. Bottle your emotions. Jeez. And you know, people do that. People always bottle their emotions, and it's not good because it can manifest in different ways, and especially grief, because everyone handles grief completely differently. Yeah, this is a really deep inner look. Like, sure, as the character of the commander, but as you, the player, I think that's really, really cool. What's this backpack look like? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Very Predator vibes. Armor collection. Oh, we can't. Oh, damn! Look at that armor. That's like there. Let's check the medium. Oh, damn! We're gonna be some Power Rangers. We need this armor. Oh my god. That looks amazing. It is a shame that we cannot check this here right now, but 100% that is what we are going to be focusing on. And then back to Gyaladelv. Did we have a teleporter thingy? Don't think so. Alright. We'll we just go from a guild hall. But yeah, hopefully this content update isn't going to be triggering for some people, because like I said, grief can be tough. It can hit people in different ways, and you never know how someone is going to deal with things. Are those two characters the exact same on that map? Just mirrored. Okay, let's head along with the story. But yeah, it's very important to speak with people. Don't bottle your emotions, and yeah, just reflect on yourself and be willing to be open with people.
You're back! Thank the alchemy! You're okay. You still have the recollector, right? It didn't explode or...
I'm fine. The Recollector's fine, though I should probably test out its other functions.
Oh, yeah, right, of course. But don't think you're walking into that gunk unprotected.
Okay.
Say hello to an old friend. An old friend who can withstand the elements.
You're letting me borrow Scruffy?
Really?
Won't that be a bit tight?
He's roomier than he looks. Why don't you take him out for a spin?
Oh, cool. Oh, I think we might need to step away. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, so these characters, they're on the larger map.
How's the fit?
My nose is pressed against the glass.
Perfect! Let's get some practice in.
Okay.
What's the situation? Any potential test subjects lurking around?
Track nearby demons.
There's a bunch near some jade pools.
Beautiful.
Open the Recollector.
Obliterate them.
Moderate damage.
Or, you know, test out the non-lethal features. They're important
Blast a
too, but
cacophony
so
of
much less
emotions.
fun.
Okay. That doesn't really look like it's gonna do damage. Throw him away. 7 seconds. How the hell am I supposed to survive that? Alright. Ah, damn it.
Enjoying yourself?
I'll admit, it's cathartic.
That's the idea. Sounds like everything's working as it should.
The
Yes,
the
but
reloading
the
is
effects
just
seem to be
awful.
wearing off real fast. I'm concerned it won't buy us much time.
What?
There we go.
Those greedy emotion grubbers, and these are just the wimpy ones.
Yep.
Bring it back. Everyone's here now, so we can troubleshoot.
Cool. Alright. So obviously, yeah, so this person and this person look the exact same, just barely changed. That's a bit cheap, lads. So yeah, Timmy's probably going to fix it up a little bit.
I don't believe this. At this point, we don't have the resources to compete with their appetites.
Yeah, by the time we lure the big guy to the surface, all those little ones will be tailing us. Especially when they get away from the commander. No offense.
What if we block the path as we go? Could Finn knock out some more walls? Bury them in debris?
Only where there's structural weakness. Those walls are solid. Even if we had something with more pizzazz, I'm not sure how safe it'd be.
Before you go blowing up the place, take a look through my storage crates.
Are we gonna find the breach maker?
Supplies with me from headquarters. Sure, there's something useful in there.
I think this is a person, but can't see them. Legitimately acquired goods. Absolutely.
Come on, big money, big money.
They won't survive mounting or dodge rolling. Huh, interesting. Yep, looks like it's bugged. Chulmu. Now, where is Chulmu? He must be elsewhere. Okay, we can't dodge roll with this. We can drop it. Pick up the next one.
Come on, big money, big money. Come on, Scruffy
Nope.
needs a new set of shots.
So we can't mount. We can't dodge. Okay. So it looks like it's bugged. Boo. People are not going to be happy. It's region lore. Okay. JBot workbench. Yeah, so if that's locked, I think people are going to be annoyed because they can't get to the next area of the map, which is either, well, it's Guyala Delve extended, so it could be some of this and some of this. I'd say it's going to be this side. Just a guess. Okay, let's take a moment, sort our inventory.
Mine. All mine.
So, if this is bugged, we have an hour-ish left. Because Chulmu is there, but he's, you know, not there. Let's try switching maps. See if that works. Might get lucky. But yeah, 3 characters on that loading screen, they look way too similar. Is he there? Oh! He is there now. So let's go ahead and pick up one of these.
Come on, big money, big money. Come on, Scruffy needs a new set of shots.
I could outrun a centaur.
No, you're not accepting stuff. Oh, he did. Bring crates to find the useful contents that he's looking for. Okay, cool. So we got one. Well, at least we can still glide.
Time to do some real damage.
Nice. Okay, so we figured it out.
Hey, you know, if you're not using this, I've got the perfect spot. But it's just sitting there collecting dust. I might as well.
No.
No. Do-gooder.
Okay. Ah, there's 3 boxes.
Don't blow up the place, did you not understand? You'll trigger a full-scale cave-in.
He's right. We'll still want access to the ley line once the demon is dealt with.
And my crew is still in here. Look, if you think the explosives will be useful, take them. But be smart about it.
Dare to explain
There we go.
why the Brotherhood has an ancient Kurzik rune in its possession?
It was acquired from the speakers. Apparently, Tetra found it useful. And it's in our best interest to keep useful things
We'll have
away
to hit
from
much
Tetra.
harder.
There.
Of course. I mean, why return it to its rightful owners when we can shove it in a damn crate?
Get off your soapbox. You may borrow it.
Park Chulmu, a true philanthropist.
Yeah, we hate
Considering that
Chulmu.
it's now Brotherhood property, I believe I'm being quite generous.
And I believe that you believe that.
Well, we have a seal. That's a start.
Is
Alright,
anyone here
moving on.
versed in ancient Kurzik ritual magic? Anyone?
Think I know someone who can help. She practically lives at the library in Arborstone. Really loses her mind over this sort of stuff. If we head to Echo Vault now, we can probably catch her.
Okay. Ekavald it is. Ooh, Arborstone? Arborstone. Oh look, there's unexplored map sector over here. It looks like we can go down this side, which is what I was expecting. And I'd say probably more there. So that brings us back into Kaineng. That's right. So we're not going to teleport. We're going to use our portal scroll. Why waste gold? And before we talk to that person, let's go do this hero challenge because we get some Imperial favors out of it.
A practical demonstration.
And done.
Well thought. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Sweet loot.
Valeria.
Look who it is. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
I
Sorry,
did.
I'm such a stranger. Promise I'll drop by more.
Rama, what are you doing over there?
Time these days. Well, except today. Long story short, do you know anything about ward spells?
He instantly got quieter.
Performing a sealing ritual?
New hobby to impress the ancestors?
Okay, let me think. You said sealing rituals? I don't have the incantations memorized by heart or anything, but during my youth, I may have spent an embarrassing amount of time sulking around the library's occult section.
To the library.
I can see it.
If I were you, I'd start with the Kestrel Archives. They have a whole collection on ritual magic. Bet there's something useful.
Okay. Jade bot, let's go. I have some junk to sell.
Discounts.
I didn't ask for a discount. Thank you very much. Do we have something for Snargo here? Still need to finish this collection as well.
In a certain light, this place is much like the Eye of the North. Desolate and worn. A relic of a bygone era.
Okay, so obtain a sprout of the Forever Tree from the Warden Echovald Wilds. Okay. Yeah, well-rounded, mastery point, blah 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 blah. I'll get around to it. Prolific models. Jesus. That's the Empress, dude. Watch, he'll get himself killed now.
That Shaw writer, Saffel, gave me a free copy of one of his books. He even signed it.
Have you looked through it yet?
No, not yet.
I suggest you read a page or two.
Battered Tengu Refugee Journal. The humans. The Huangs are getting nervous. We've been hiding in their barn now for 7 months. A ministry official have been close to discovering us at least a dozen times. Could barely get Jiki into the straw last time. He doesn't understand why we have to do this. I had to hold his beak tight to keep him quiet. Yeah, so this is true for anyone that lives in like a war-torn country. Yeah, it's bleak. The Huangs heard a rumor of a group of Kestrels who will take Tengu to a place of safety here in Gantha. Once a month, they stop nearby to collect refugees. I don't know how I'll convince Mother or how I'll keep the fledglings quiet, but I have to try. We've been on the road 3 days now. We were never quiet enough for the Kestrel Aziri. He's stern and humorless. Jiki gets in trouble constantly. I have to remind him to listen to the Kestrel, to move deliberately, to look for the spaces others won't think to. We can't get caught. We had to leave Mother behind. She just couldn't do the things Ziri asks. Her body is old, frail, and her mind too inflexible. She told me I had to go to keep the fledglings safe. I will miss her. I've lost so many. My father, my Hiyori, but my first duty is to my fledglings. We arrived at our destination, Kurzik, Rune, and Echovald. At first I didn't think anyone was here, and then looked the way the Kestrel taught us. To see what we might normally think to, and I realized there were dozens of Tengu, more than 100 scattered around, living in the quiet places. Ziri told me this was our home now, as long as we wanted, and his stern demeanour broke, and he told us he was proud of us. Jiki especially, who is almost a shadow now. Heartbreaking. Oh, Danny boy, the books are calling me. Alright. Carnivorous Carpentry. Sadly, the text in this ancient tome so faded it's illegible. Pharaoh due to be removed from circulation. A shame considering the intriguing nature of the premise. Interesting. The importance of reading in the Age of the Dragon. Ask any of Cantha's most influential figures the secret to their success. You'll likely receive the conventional response. Early bedtime, healthy diet, and if they're the epitome of overachievement, an exercise regimen. But one surprising thread of commonality connects vivacious entertainers and high-performing athletes to the most apt scientific minds of this generation or love reading. Take, for example, Cantha's notorious inventor and entrepreneur Lady Yu Jun, who we haven't heard of since End of Dragon's main story. When asked how she spends her precious free time, she immediately listed family time and reading. Unsurprisingly, she cited scientific literature as one of her go-to genres, but she also declared a love for all things biographies, professional fighters who dominate the fields of hand-to-hand combat, a poster child for interdisciplinary study if ever there was one. Many pages are peppered with small holes which appear to be a work of peckish bookworms. Seems they've taken the book's message to heart. Silly. I Only Have Eyes for Moo, Chapter 1 by Snargle Goldclaw. Oh boy. Chapter 1. Wild Nights and Forbidden Delights. Chalmu? A mossy voice wafted its way through the stifling air of the Sapphire Sisterhoods. Sapphire Sisterhood. Jade Brotherhood. A hidden storage room. From beyond the cloak of shadow, its owner, a lush warden, stepped into view. Tantra Mooncall. Tetra Earthbound? I've forgotten her name. Leader of the local Shriekers gang. Speakers. Her warden's limbs were strong yet delicate, her blooms ample. Tantra, did anyone see you? A rugged voice replied. Chalmu, leader of the Shriekers' prime rival, the Sapphire Sisterhood, stood rigidly in the moonlight. His tattooed, recently moisturized torso seemed to hypnotize Tantra's gaze. Who moisturizes her torso? I waited for the Sisterhood scouts to change watch for the night, just like you said. Good. Oh, Tantra, another minute without you, and I would have burst into Shrieker's folly for just a glimpse of you. Chalmu, you know our gangs can never find out about us. My Shriekers, your Sapphire Sisterhood, they'd never understand. We're rivals, I tell you. Rivals! But her emphasis on the last word rang not as a warning in his ears, but a siren song for the longing buried deep within him. Threw his arms around her, pulling her trunk to his chiseled abdomen pressed against her rigid bark, till the light stinging pain of their combined friction faded to dull pleasure with each cadent undulation. Oh Tantra, oh Chalmu. In the sap-sweet throes of their heightened pleasure, they failed to notice that the moonlight illuminating the room now found itself eclipsed by a shadowed figure. I see your evening visits extend beyond the comforts of my mansion, Tantra. Oh boy, that's porn. That's what that is. Just porn. Romance spells for the romantically inept. Charm them with this handy list of flirtation charms. Has the dating scene left you more jaded than an Echevold pit mine? Are the conversation starters doubling as conversation enders? That you, my friend, have come to the right place. Our how-to guide take a streamlined, no-nonsense approach to all things amorous. With our simple sheet of easy-to-remember incantations, you can go from limp Naxi Bay fish to the alpha drake of your dating pool in no time. There is no faster way to convince somebody that you are not an alpha by calling yourself an alpha. And like the whole alpha wolf thing anyway is bullshit in general, but it's also like completely unscientific because it doesn't understand what the way packs of wolves actually move. You know, it's based on a single setting, and it's just complete bollocks. But you know, reading isn't the strong suit of people that do call themselves alpha males anyway. An additional note in the exceptionally fine print reads, attempting and or successfully performing A libidinous? Libidinous. Incantation on unknowing or otherwise non-consenting parties is prohibited by Canthan Legal Code, blah blah blah. Romance spells for the left. Our affiliates are not responsible for the unlawful use of this guide, which is intended for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, that's how a lot of people get away with
this book.
crap stuff. Yep. Smut.
Yes. Mr. Goldclaw gave me a whole bundle for the library.
Is it good smut at least?
No. That's good. I like that. Just a city Tengu. Just a city boy. This award-winning memoir details the life of a down-on-her-luck Tengu who opens the very first archery-themed tavern in New Kanyang City. From a quick skim of the pages, the archery-themed tavern seemed to be the least interesting part of this gripping page-turner. Interesting. Saint Victor. Haha! A legacy encased in jade. We find ourselves at the Harvest Temple, perched on the edge of history. As Visu's strike lands, time itself seems to pause, as if rendered a mere spectator of fate. It is here that Shiro stands, frozen, unarmed, vulnerable. From opposing sides of the room, St. Victor and Archimedes lock gazes. Together they stride, side by side, two bodies, choreographed by destiny. St. Victor grabs the first of his blades. He palms the handle, still hot with Shiro's fury. Archimedes grabs the second. Each angles a blade towards Shiro's sides. Shiro inhales, closes his eyes, waits. The pierce of the blades is instantaneous, cold yet white-hot, concentrated agony. And it begins. Reality imploding into pure energy, sight and sound blur into something indistinguishable. The sheer force of life collapsing upon itself. Existence is a vast wind, a deafening hum, a hue of jade green. Then, nothing. Nice. That's pretty good. I like that. It's well written. Raising your wallow. So raising your dragon. So you brought home your new fauna family member. Congrats. Though some may find their robust appearance intimidating, these gentle giants are known for forming very strong familial bonds, but not so fast. In order to gain their trust, your wallow must be treated with respect and patience. Proper training is key too. Your reading is interrupted by a large chunk of the page missing from the book. Upon closer inspection, it seems the page has been chewed out. You suspect the previous reader had their work cut out for them. So yeah, you can get a wallow as a ranger pet.
Ow! Paper cut. Time to switch hands. Oh wait, that one has a paper cut too. Maybe I can turn the pages with my toes.
Everything in moderation. So nothing on my end. Okay, this is just hints of where to go. Alright. The burning of the forever trees. Let's see. The tree singers were singing until their final seconds. Swords burst through their chests as their final breaths came out in high, painful notes. Then the ministry forces came with fire, which engulfed the forever tree. It wasn't necessary. The tree would have died eventually anyway, without the singer's song to sustain it. But the ministry wanted the tree to die as quickly as possible, because as the tree started to burn, its juggernaut, which was still fighting off the ministry's forces as best it could, staggered. It fell to the ground, weakened, and the ministry's cowardly forces overwhelmed it, hacking at it with their swords, even though it was already turned to ash with its forever tree. The glowing blue light in its chest gradually dimmed until finally it winked out, and then the fire grew out of control and everyone ran. Everyone but me. I stayed and watched as the forever tree and the juggernaut and the tree singers all burned together. The way they lived, their life forces all bound together as one. It was a terrible thing. A terrible thing. Yeah, so if you don't know what that is, the Kurziks could turn into juggernauts. And it was based on, you know, their magic, essentially. Okay, so it looks like there's still more books to explore. Commander, this place is amazing. Ha 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 ha. Great. Okay. The rise of Reiko Murakami. Yeah, so Reiko was the Ministry of Purity, and were the ones that helped Reiko get into their position, which wiped out the Tengu. Well, attempted to wipe out the Tengu. So in Guild Wars 1, you help the Ministry of Purity before you realize that they're actually the bad guys. So what would today constitute Reiko Murakami's rise to power What would today constitute Reiko Murakami's rise to power began materializing during the year 1073 AE. It was during this time that Reiko, aided by her nephew Ashu, tapped into the fears of the Kanthan public consciousness, and what was ailing the nation at this time was, of course, a very serious, very threatening public health crisis, the Affliction. The Affliction were like the main enemies for Guild Wars factions, and they sucked. We all hate them. Using her outspoken position on the Affliction and its negative runoff into Kanthan society, Reiko was able to garner increasing support, solidifying both Reiko and Ashu as public figures. It's no coincidence that at about this time, Reiko began ascending the ranks of the Ministry of Flame. However, her time with the Ministry would be ultimately short-lived. She grew more vocal and disillusioned by what she deemed various flaws plaguing the organization. Citing various grievances ranging from bureaucratic ineptitude to complete negligence of national welfare, Reiko concluded that a new ministry was needed to right the wrongs of the previous establishment. And in 1077, Reiko brought this very dream to fruition. She established the Ministry of Purity. Yep. Genocide, basically. Total warmonger. The Sower's Almanac. Due to the unprecedented rise in seasonal rainfall, this quarter's per capita output of the rutabaga crop plummeted a whopping 16% from the previous year. Adjusting for subsidies aimed at incentivizing the mass production of coriander, blah 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 blah. Your eyes glaze over, you skim pages upon pages of near incomprehensible records of harvest yields over the last several centuries. Hey! Kurzik book. Read all books.
And basic incantation. Sounds promising.
Think there's anything on sealing incantations?
Probably, but
where are you, Rama?
Still need some guidance. Time to pester Valeria again.
Okay. A beginner's guide to casting, disabling basic incantation. From those who are just beginning their spellcasting journey to those who are looking for an accessible review of word spell basic, Ludwig strives to be the go-to reference material for all manner of casting disabling. Since his own spellcasting journey began nearly 200 years ago, Tobias Ludwig sought to dedicate his life to the study of word spells and their application. Ultimately, this pursuit grew to include what Ludwig would eventually refer to as his life's calling, teaching. Ludwig's introduction to word spells was as simple as his roots. After putting in an exhausting day's work on his family's farm, he and his twin brother Elias would retire to the barn and blow off steam the way siblings do best, smacking each other senseless. It was these formative years of roughhousing that gave Ludwig ample opportunity to test out his spellcasting skills. Elias proved a worthy and more than willing opponent, and since Tobias had no desire to cause actual damage to his brother, not to mention that their mother would have been furious, protection words became his personal favourite. Hard to imagine that sibling roughhousing would get the ball rolling and what would eventually become some of the most groundbreaking developments in magical defensive work of the modern age. Cool. I like that. There's one more book here. Salt and Sand. Oh! I thought we had this. Okay. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we're not gonna bother reading that. Okay, Rama.
Wait, this book. This is
Smart.
Smut. Yes. Mr. Goldclaw gave me
Oh, hold up. We haven't got our Jade something or others.
Not a den of iniquity. I'm glad Fury isn't alive to see his
No, our ass. We haven't got enough ass. We're short of our ass.
It's nice to see you.
Oh, let's put them in here.
My time is precious.
I could outrun a centaur.
Okay, Rama, what are we doing?
welcome back, bookworms. Oh, is that Ludwig's anthology? That's a classic. Try anything out yet?
Well, we have no idea what we're doing.
Honestly, I don't know what he's over
Don't beat
there.
yourself up. This takes years to master.
Time is a luxury we don't have.
You won't become experts overnight, but with a simple spell and a competent teacher, you might pull it off.
How free is the rest of your day looking?
I'm flattered, but this is above my skill level. You'd be better off asking the steward at the Historical Society. She managed to disable wards on some Zoo Heltzer relics. Not sure if she can cast or not, but she's a great resource.
Okay. Let's see, who's that? Arborstone's command.
Hello. What brings you to me today? I am a steward of truth and research for the preservation of Kurzik history.
We're new to casting sealing wards, but it's, not going great.
How did you come into possession of an ancient sealing ward? They're highly uncommon.
It was, passed down to me by my uncle. A jerk of an uncle. By marriage, no relation. But I want to learn how to use it, and Valeria said...
I don't know why he's bothering to lie.
Oh, she's very kind. Though, I mainly practice in disabling wards. But some basic sealing work shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Let's go. Let's fight.
You'll want to speak clearly, with intent. Visualize your desired outcome.
Okay. Rama's gonna be
I seal this pass before me.
magician.
2 worlds, once whole, divide, and...
Oh. Easy peasy.
Your delivery is a bit stiff. Say it as if the voices of all your ancestors who mastered this art now speak through you.
I'll try to do that. Okay. Clearly with intent. Whew. Visualize. I seal this pass before me. 2 worlds, once whole, divide. Withstand all wandering evils and guard what lies inside.
Good.
Oh,
now,
nice.
you'll need to assist your friend. To bring the ritual to completion, you must arrange each conjured orb in the shape of the rune you're casting.
Oh, maybe you have to... Do we just drop it or use it? Okay, there we go. So they just keep popping out. I think it landed up there somewhere. Okay. Cool.
That's it! Oh, you did splendidly.
Mm-hmm.
And to think, you've only just started out.
It actually worked. We're not a bad team, Commander. Well, I think we're ready to go take this one out for a spin. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure. Blood relatives or not, I'm sure your uncle would be terribly proud of you.
Don't know about that. Though he was actually helpful, for once. In an unintentional sort of way.
I wonder what this means for Rama.
And that's that.
What lies within? Oh yeah, we'd never finished that. plenty of stuff here. Yeah, I can't wait to get to that new armor. Really want to see that. Where are we supposed to go? Gayala Delve. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so the filters. Let's take a nosy. Filter choices. So before we only had the 3. Okay, so this was 30 filters, and it was free. This was 25 and 25. Keeping your filter temporarily clean improves toughness. This one, if you did an event, you got 3 filter charges on top, and it gave you concentration. And then this one gave you 1 filter charge with each opened mining cache. Interesting. And then that increased magic find. Ah, yeah, there you go. Then this one is 6 filter charges and a possible energized Luxon weapon cache from a successful event completion. Whoa! Now that's something. It must be very rare. I can't imagine them giving those away. Okay, so that one's event completion, and this one's for opening the caches. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give you like toughness or magic find or anything like that. But yeah, that is definitely what we'd be looking at. We need some more research notes. That's what we need. Okay, so next up. Bill of lading. Okay.
Were you able to get the seal working?
Yeah, I managed to conjure it, but it took a few tries. Plus, I had help.
You prepared as best you could given the situation. Everyone has.
What's that humming?
How are you doing, Commander?
Ready to put all of this to rest.
You can say that again. If everything's set over here, I'll go alert my crew. We've got siege turtles ready to mobilize by way of an old Luxon mining passage. Help you lure that thing to the surface. We'll head through first, clear things out. Then you come through and seal those exits. You need me? I'll be on comms.
Wonder is he gonna die?
Finn and I.
Stay with your friends. They need you. Oh, and Detective, when you're done with that seal, it's yours. You're the one who knows how to use it, so do what you will with it. Good luck.
Maybe he's not all bad.
Same to you.
Okay, looks like we can get some information. See how they're feeling. Time to set our plan in action. Oh, but what if I missed something? I could run more tests or gather more samples. You ran a science lab out of a tent in a mine. You've done more than enough. Thanks, Commander. With something this critical, it's hard not to feel like you could have done a little bit more. I know the feeling. But you've already done so much yourself. It's anyhow, some of your most difficult work may be very well behind you already. Appreciate the sentiment. You know, you do seem more centered. Am I sensing some newfound resolve? Maybe a bit. Stepping away to reflect. Had its uses. It's usually not a bad idea every now and then. For anyone, doesn't mean everything will be smooth sailing from there, but sometimes even a little good goes a long way for staying motivated. Absolutely, there's truth in that. You gotta take care of yourself. About time. No use stalling. Already did enough of that. Okay. Nightmare over yet? You've been making a name for yourself here in the thick of things. High praise for someone who goes by the name Commander. It goes Guess you bring out the fighter in me, but I should probably get through this before passing compliments. Beep boop. Do you require encouragement to aid you in the formidable yet plausibly insurmountable task ahead? Sure. Go you. You have got this. No one can do this quite like you. You're the real MVP here. MVP, an abbreviation for most valuable person or player. Context dependent. Hurrah. Go get him, Tiger. Come a long way, Finn. Good for you. Thank you for taking note of my deliberate strides toward personal improvement, positive reinforcement. Registered beep boop. Okay, guess it's time to see if all the practice paid off, huh? You already managed once. At this point, you'd just be showing off. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Think I got it down. The seal's mine now anyway, so I may as well get comfortable using it. Yeah. So we spoke to all our friends. Entrapment. Okay, what are we gonna see down here?
Well, this is it. We've practiced, we've prepared, and now it's
Oh,
time to
we're
take
working
action.
backwards.
Ready?
That's weird.
Okay, Commander.
Or
You'll
are
want
we?
to get fairly close
Yeah.
to it. Entice it a little with the recollector.
Away from the ley line.
Look, Happy!
Yep.
Alright. Visualize with intention. Voices of your ancestors.
Ooh,
Let's go.
Ravenous Wanderer.
Just like we practiced, Commander. Distract those pests any way you can. Stun them, snag them, whatever works.
I sealed this path before. No, that's not it.
Oh, Rama.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Pulling it up. Why can't I remember?
I could outrun a centaur.
Some nerve showing your face here. Don't tell me they let you out of prison.
Not you too. Commander, help me get those demons away from him.
Ah, Ravenous Wanderer just keeps disappearing. Come on, guys.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh, low power alert. That's not good.
No! The recollector is draining way too fast!
They're recovering faster than I can stop them.
We're too close to the ley line. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Into this.
Besides, why would I trust anything you tell me?
What? She said that?
No, she would never.
What is this guy seeing? Collect stray magic to help Rama finish. Alright. Next one. Ooh, thought it was gonna go down this hole.
Rama, can you hear me? Visualize, with intent, your ancestors. Remember?
Visualize with intent. My ancestors.
I
don't
seal this path.
see one.
Seal this pass before me.
Jeez, I'm always doing all the work.
Whole, divide, withstand all wandering evils, and guard. Commander. Gods. That was...
A nightmare.
Ooh, look at that.
Thanks. Let's get the hell out of here.
Flee into the next chamber. Ah, we can flick between it. Cool. Oh yeah, so we are going north. Can I glide? Woo!
Can you hear me all right?
That's close.
Making steady progress, but it's a real
There's an
mess out
abyssal.
here.
Just can't believe. I mean, we used to know them.
I know, kid. Hold tight. You'll be through this before you know it.
Twisted Skull. Yeah, tons of abyssal stuff. Demons! very Fissure of Woe. Oh, whoa!
The Recollector's completely
no!
drained.
What do we do now?
Pink, Auric, pink. The jade. Try using the jade. Just trust me.
Interesting stuff. Ooh, unbound leyline energy. There we go.
Think you're too good for us, Yao? There's the door.
You can't handle that someone else is better than you. And reality check, she is. Maybe now I can accomplish what I want to without you holding me back.
You know how much I do for you. You want to play my friend? Get out!
I didn't think I said it to him like that.
No, you didn't.
Do sound like a total brat.
Wait, are we looking at an actual memory of Yao's?
Definitely hallucination.
Showing us memories. Perhaps Yao's concern for Cho-Mu is being amplified by the jade corruption. We're likely seeing a memory reflective of their mental state.
Uh-huh.
Did it really happen this way?
Did I always treat him like that?
Mm-hmm.
Could he stand me?
Yao? You don't want to go down that path. Trust. That did it.
Just like my research said, the jade's been absorbing the demon's influence, which means
It's absorbing memories.
Ooh.
Genius.
just a scientist.
What does that mean?
You there? Hello? Anyone?
What's wrong?
Listen. She's back. She's screwing with me. Don't believe a word she says now. Promise me. You have to promise.
Okay, I promise. Who are you?
Stop! Stop!
What is he talking about? Who's back? Or who does he think is back?
Time to do some real damage.
Draco? No, no.
What if we're too late?
Nah, couldn't be. That wouldn't make sense. Gotta kill more of these Atex. Who did we fight in the Fissure of Woe? Okay, incantation magic. Alright, let's go. The Fissure of Go. Okay, next one. Timey's down. Again. Ah, I wasted that one. Should have stopped. And one more.
I seal this pass before me. Two worlds, once whole.
Whoop. Ah, finally got hit.
All wandering evils.
I wonder if that's an achievement. Don't get hit by that.
Lies inside.
Yo! You there? What did you do to them? If you hurt that kid, I swear, I'll kill you again. And this time I'll mean it. It's me you want. Yo had nothing to do with this. They were just trying to help.
What?
Cho-Mu?
They were always trying to help. And then they were gone. And now everyone's gone.
Told you he was gonna
Can you hear
die.
me? We're coming for you. Just hold on. We need to get to him. Now.
Whoop. Won't be teleporting. Ride the zip lines to quickly reach Cho-Mu in the next quarter. Next chamber. I didn't see no zip lines. Oh, we're supposed to walk around that way. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, we can't get through that way. We have to. Okay. Well, that's the way you guys want to play it. We'll go all the way around. It's a shame we can't get our mount to move faster. At least we can glide. That's something.
Time to do some real damage.
Hang on, that zip line, not ley line. Silly me. Uh-oh. Ooh, nearly fell there. Alright, let's go. That's nice. We speeding through the area. Those gigantic urchins look familiar, but I can't place it. Is it Luxon or Demons? Fissure of Woe? Realms of Torment, maybe? I did think they looked like Realms of Torment in the preview images.
He's here. Cholu, are you all right?
What do you want from me? Just tell me, damn it!
No idea what's going on. And now the crew's in chaos. Let's clear things out and see if that helps.
He's freaking out. Yeah, let's kill his friends. Hey, maybe he will survive.
This will have to get much harder. Time to do some real damage.
Oh, we can't kill that thing. I'm gonna go kill these guys. Oh, yeah, we can't kill the blue thing. Focus on these.
Time to do some real damage.
Why are they all exploding? Alright, Cholmu. What's your issue? That music's cool though. Oh, what the hell is this?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Bina.
Completely unhinged. I didn't know it was her. She attacked me. I didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry, Bina. Jin Lee. Malchin. I'm so sorry.
That's Bina? So, this is real. But that's not your fault. You couldn't have known what was wrong. And it was an accident.
Okay. So they are feasting on his torment. Anguish and fear. I'm telling you, I think it's the realm of torment. And Shiro Tagachi did end up in the realm of torment.
They do it again. You punch them with it. And if they still don't get the message, I'll introduce them to mine.
So Cholmu helped you out. That's nice. Food stand. There's probably easier foods to get to.
You alone, kid? What are you doing out so late? with your parents? Hungry? Take it. We've got plenty. Pretty cold tonight. You get sick of shivering, drop by the Blue Orchid. We'll get you set up. Ask for Chomu. What the hell was I doing? I thought
it's okay. It's chasing us still.
Just wanted to remind you that you've done everything great too.
I'm sorry you got dragged into this mess, along with everyone else. It's about time I got us out of it. I need to get back to the crew. I'll see you when all of this is finished.
Alright. Are you just gonna stay there? Yeah. Alright, so we're moving on. Yeah, it was Doom in Fissure of Woe. Grant was Underworld and Doom was Fissure of Woe. If I remember correctly. But we've resealed Doom, so I'm not sure if that adds up. Whereas Realm of Torment does seem like it's more connected. And all of these monsters, even though they're Fissure of Woe, they are inflicting torment. Oh, there it is. Boss fight. Oh shit.
What are we supposed to do now? It's gigantic!
I think it's afraid, so it's making itself seem worse than it really is.
We cut it off from the ley line. It must know it's out of options.
I think Al had the right idea. Like population
Okay.
manipulation through positive memories.
Oh yeah, we have to actually collect it. The legendary Ravenous Wanderer. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Boom. Take that. Then back up to Yao. Okay. So they can conjure a positive memory. Okay. Beat them with the power of friendship. Sounds good.
You're one of mine, kid. No matter where life takes you, you'll always have a home if you need one. Promise.
Destroy the haze core. Oh. That's interesting. What the hell is that? Everyone's in a foggy haze.
I could outrun a centaur. Hurts, doesn't it? Mow him down. Feel the fury.
Okay. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to do this like 3 times. And back up to Rama. So he can conjure a positive memory. And then who's left? Taimi or Gork? Inspector Min.
You decided to go for it.
I did. Look at us, couple of do-gooders about to begin our lives of fighting crime together.
Yeah. Look at us.
Best friends. Okay. Okay.
Time to do some real damage.
Easy. Here we go, last one. Timey! And Gorg. Okay, so both of them. I know we are a little bit over time, but we are gonna keep going until we finish this storyline. Or at least this story part. Maybe not the entire thing.
Timing, right? Blish mentioned you'd be dropping by. He speaks very highly of you. Pleasure to finally meet you.
Look at Gorg. With his short hair. Now is much nicer. Oh yeah, the haze. Oops. Seconds. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Okay. Last one. And I get to think of a nice memory. I wonder which memory I'll think of. There we go. Did we win? Okay, Gorg, what do you think?
So?
Thanks for helping back there. Oh, both of you.
Same to you. Both of you. And for the first time, of many still to come, I can officially say, case closed.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a thing.
Well, I'm totally drained, but kind of warm and fuzzy in a weird
Really?
way. Is this how it felt when you collected memories? No wonder you're exhausted, Commander. Yeah, you deserve a nap. Hell, we all do.
So what is going on?
Really just kill that thing with the power of positive thinking? You know, normally that kind of crap annoys me, but I do feel a lot better. Maybe that's just the adrenaline talking. Nice work out there, Commander.
Alright.
Another
Deluxe gearbox, okay. And that's entrapment. Now, let's find out, is that the end of that? Full circle, read the message from Rama. Long time no see, got a favor asked. Since we're done dealing with demons, thanks gods, I thought I'd give the whole Red Duck Tea House get together another go. Fine, I'll level with you. I asked Min to dinner at Tea House, but the closer it gets, the more I worry I'll screw the whole thing up. For as much BS as you all drag me into, I think having a few friends there would help things go a lot smoother. Gork and Timey have already agreed to show. If you wouldn't mind swinging by for a bit, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so that's where it started out, and that's where it's going to end. Surely that's not the expansion of the map. Like, there has to be more than that. That would be very strange to me. So I'll check out the meta in my own time and have a look. Where was this red tea house thingy? I think it was somewhere there. Alright, Utgardis. We go from there. Or was it down in the southwest? It was. It was up high. Oh, teleport us back to there. Oh, nice. The meta's on. Okay. Oh, cool. Worked out better for us anyway.
Such a good idea. She's very nice.
And her plumage is just gorgeous.
What are you talking about?
Perfect timing. You read Rama's letter?
Sounds like he needs some support with this whole Min situation.
Luckily, he has us to back him up. Gork and I'll be there to help. Although, we were thinking...
It might be nice if you also had someone to bring with you.
Oh, dear.
Since we're pressed for time, we decided to take some initiative and...
Reached out to some local friends to see if they're busy tonight.
You didn't.
Don't worry, Commander. There's no pressure whatsoever. We're just there to have a good time and to help Rama.
Find a partner. Kanak, Yao, Ayumi. Jesus. Fine, we'll go with Yao. Now we have love stories. What? All the way over there, seriously? So far away. Let's just grab this cloth. Why not? And then onto our skimmer and through the city. Of course, we can't teleport because the meta is on. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna ignore all that noise. Creepy, creepy noise. This way. There's the chest. All the way around. Okay. Probably have went with the Raptor taxi or whatever, but eh, whatever. Another chest. Oh, and another chest. That was handy. Yo, Yao, what's up? What you doing? Can I get your help again? Yeah, there'll be sushi this time.
Yeah, Gorg said you might need some backup. I'd be more than happy to help you. And Rama.
He really needs it, doesn't he?
For being so confident most of the time, Rama sure does get awkward when
I wonder why.
Nothing wrong with a little awkwardness, so long as we steer him clear of total disaster.
And now all the way back over. Jesus Christ. What's the name of that area? Suzhong Guangsang Hill. Is there a teleporter? There we go. There it is. Oh, it's offline. Guys. Why did the meta have to be on at this time? Oh well. Nothing to do but fly like a fool. Oh, I don't think anyone did the meta, and yeah. Yeah, the grid was overwhelmed. Okay. We shall continue on. God damn it. Getting trapped in here. Oh, we don't have to go up those stupid stairs, do we? You know what? There's a taxi down there. Oop, down this way. Okay. Alright, and while that is happening, I'm gonna find us a new face to raid. So let's take a look at what is out there. Out there. Alright. We got a lot of people doing Guild Wars 2. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go straight into Guild Wars 2. Let's find somebody. Okay. Seems everyone's got drops enabled. Pretty sure I have drops enabled, so if you've been watching, let me know if you got your drops. Wow, that is a lot of people playing. Amazing. Let's check this person here. Alright, we're at Guangsang. Okay. This way? No, this is just point of interest. No fast way around here. Sometimes kind of map can be a little bit messy.
I was thinking about hitting up Copper Ward.
Oh, there's somebody dead over here.
Time to do some real damage. I feel good.
Let's pick them up. It'll be nice. And then in we go for our epilogue, and we will raid right afterwards.
We're all all here now. Perfect. It's showtime.
Talk with your partner. Over here. Ah, we hadn't loaded in. Shall we, Commander? Let's turn some head. No, let's help out our pal.
You get a chance to rest?
No rest when you work for Junlai.
Hey, we're walking.
Especially with the new Jade discovery. We're just getting going on research. After some surprisingly amicable negotiations with the Brotherhood, I have to say. But I won't bore you with work talk.
They're trying to get me pregnant.
Commander! Over here!
Well, look who it is. It's been a while, Commander. Glad you both could make it.
And Min, how you doing?
You look lovely, Tiny.
Oh, Gorik, this is what I always look like.
Well, exactly.
Oh, stop. I mean, you can also keep going, but, you know, well, you're not so hard on the eyes yourself.
Ooh, Timey.
Oh.
Alright.
You people again? Do you know how long it took me to clean up your confetti last time? I find it in my dreams. We do have
glitter
no
gets
secret,
everywhere.
you know, so try acting civilized, or your name will be right there next to Park Chul-Mu.
I'll have to ask him about that. Minister of Security Min. A pleasure.
Keeping your nose clean these days? Bit different than your time with the Brotherhood.
Yao is good people, Min. The best. Saved my life more than once.
Or at least my mech did.
I said I was sorry. Where is Finn anyway? I owe him a drink.
And how about something for you, Yao? Like sushi?
A lot more than Rama does.
Here, you may want to at least try it this time. The lover's maki takes twice as long to prepare, you know.
Huh. I thought you hated sushi.
I do. It's just that last time I thought you might be stopping by, so I ordered it because it made me think of you.
Sushi made you think of me? Because you hate it?
No, no.
Oh, man.
Is this heart-shaped?
Although
Pinky
anatomically incorrect, Min, did you know the actual shape of the human heart resembles a closed fist?
It does.
That's... Huh.
Commander, do something! Get us off the sushi topic!
Whoops! Oh, how clumsy of me.
God.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe we need to have Minister Min here investigate the caffeine content of this tea and see if it exceeds regulations.
So, anyway, Rama tells me that you're doing PI work these days?
That's correct. We're pioneering our new detective agency and just wrapped up our first case.
That's neat. What's your agency called?
Best friends
Actually,
forever.
I wanted to bring that up. I got a little ahead of myself with the agency and filing the paperwork and, well, I chose Friends Detectives because it was an agency founded by friends and it made perfect sense.
Oh.
But when I stopped and thought about it, I realized that me picking the name for us misses the whole friendship part. Then I got another idea. I ran it by Jory and she loves it. But I'd like your input before I proceed with it, Rama.
Let's hear it.
Brim and Scarab. See, the Scarab is an obvious homage to my love of beetles, and the brim refers to your hat. I also proposed Big Hat Detectives, but Jory was concerned the name wouldn't be taken seriously.
I really like it. It's got sort of an old-timey feel to it.
I don't.
In a good way. And it's really thoughtful.
What was it?
Classy
Brim and Beetle?
and sweet.
Brim and Scarab.
Rama here. Brim and Scarabs on the case.
I'm sold.
Alright. Chat with Gorik, Timey, Rama. Min. Happy you made it, Commander. Glad you're keeping Rama busy. Do you ever mock Lee in his prison cell just for a pick-me-up? Sadly, it's against code. Do I still daydream about it once in a while? Well, no reason to incriminate myself. Okay. How How are you? They're busy. Even we're feeling stressed from this whole energy fiasco. Hopefully some good will come from our findings. And paperwork. Okay. Oh, ask for the check. Cool, we can end it. Having fun, Commander? I am. That's nice. Maybe you should get out more. You get out plenty. Just make sure you schedule in fun. Well, it's better than fending off demons. This is called relaxing. Normally people do it all the time. Men would be impressed if you overcame your hatred of sushi. Yeah, who didn't like sushi? That's just crazy to me. Really? I think I have a few jokes prepped in case there's an awkward silence. Don't overthink it. Commander, I think it's working. Rama and Min seem very cozy. Catch those glances. It'll work out well. And what about your glances at work? Oh, Commander, but really, you think he noticed? Yes, in fact, I'm sure of it. Enjoying yourself, Commander? Your name suggestion for the agency was very thoughtful. Thank you. It's more careful about considering everyone's taste this time around. Shows great work, Detective. You set me up well. Well, of course, Commander. Who knows you better than Timmy and I do? Well, depending on how things go, perhaps someone else might get to know you quite well. Yeah, don't push it. Timmy's been checking you out this whole time. Oh, you know, I thought I detected an uptick in eye movement. I'll be sure to return the favor over dessert. I'm sure she'll be flattered. So, there's a little sip of the tea. And then wolfing down some food. And then let's get the check. And is that it?
I had a great time tonight. Thanks for coming out.
This was so much fun. More importantly, I think Min had fun. Happy to help.
I had a great time tonight.
Really?
Of course. Your friends are a lot of fun. And very well dressed.
Well, we do work hard in our fashion.
A little eccentric, but we've all got our quirks. I feel like I can be myself around them. After the whole Lee disaster, it's been tough to feel comfortable with people. But I trust them. And I trust you.
That jerk got what he deserved, but I know it hasn't been easy for you. I'm always here for you. Always will be.
Thanks, Min. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in doing this again sometime, would you?
Absolutely. Next time, how about it's just us?
That sounds
it worked
fantastic.
out for him.
I look forward to
Who
it.
would have thought? And we can chat as well.
Just one more confirmation
Full
of how
circle
great I am.
and what lies beneath. Okay, I've never been on a date before, even as a friend. I'd never guess. Glad you joined me. I had a great time. Nice way to take my mind off things. Okay. We just skip ahead with these. Okay. Oh wait. We get to talk with the waiter, do we? Nice. Am I barred? Alright, well I guess that is it. Thanks again everyone for sticking around. It was a really good storyline. Gonna go back and do some maybe World v World tomorrow, or maybe we'll do Gala Delve metas, something like that. But for now, let's go ahead and raid this new person, Eider Ace, and let's hope you have fun. So I will see you tomorrow. Best luck. Bye.